Yeah.
Let's go. We ride in Jesus' name. Bring Jesus in and shame. Declare Jesus to the ends of the earth.
Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it is day number 40 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A 48-state, 4-year ride for addiction recovery awareness. Each day I pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction, and the whole end goal is to build a rehab. And this is state number 36, Minnesota, on the ride to RAGBRAI 2022. A 4,500-mile loop around the Midwest, Ohio to Erie Trail, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, Glacier National Park, Yellowstone National Park, east to RAGBRAI the last week of July, and it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available. That you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, celebrate recoveries and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world that just want to help you and talk to you and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. I feel so refreshed. This is what I've missed. There is just something about this, the middle of a forest, like in New Hampshire, getting in my birthday suit to change. That was a fun video. And like, you know, just being is really the best way to put it. I got to just be last night. So much so that like when I uploaded the video, it was really cold last night. And so I just kind of like put my hands inside my sleeping bag and didn't really go through all the social media stuff. I got up this morning and it was still chilly. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go right back to sleep. It is so peaceful out here. There was a raven that kept flying around though. And like it sounded like a hog, the snorting, like the... And he, you know, it would fly. I finally had to get out of the tent and figure out what it was. And it was making that, you know, knock, knock, the noise. And I was like, oh, I see what's up. He didn't bring me any food, though. The water was good enough. Anyway, so today, I'm kind of like mixed springy weather. It is 50-something degrees right now. That is so cool. I am, like, just recharged and refreshed. I got my shorts on, got my sandals, no socks. I've got my hoodie on. And I'm ready to face this day, like, with arms wide open. No doubt about it. Like this one, I'm excited. Day 40, you know, I like to do 40 miles a day. 40 is a significant number in the Bible, and it's a significant number in my life. And so I always like the day 40s. They've been really good, so. Anyway, I am all packed up. I've got everything on the bike. I even picked up all the trash in the area. And so, yeah, leaving the forest a little bit cleaner than I found it. Especially by 2 plastic bottles that I needed so badly. How cool is that? Anyway, let's get on the road and you'll see more of that right about now. Alright, so I just came here to the Big Winnie Cafe in Bena, Minnesota, I think is right. And when I sat down and ate, I was talking to everybody inside, and Scott, the owner, ended up giving me my meal for free, and I met Trish. So tell them about yourself.
Hi, I am Trish. I am the intake worker at Northern Minnesota Addiction Wellness Center, and what a delight to meet this gentleman who is riding for the cause. He has also agreed to put the names of my nephew who passed away from an opiate overdose named Charlie Mark Graham. We love you, we miss you. And my man's cousin's son's name Alex Peterson, who also passed away due to overdose. And I just want to thank this man so much for what he is doing. This is great, and he is great. God bless you all.
God bless you. Thank you so much, and it'll be a pleasure to ride for your people.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so I am riding down the highway here, Highway 2, and I just realized last night when I cleaned up camp, I cleaned up like all the trash around, and part of that was my Coke bottles. Even though they were empty, that's what I would use to filter water. And so I'm riding past marsh after marsh of flowing water. I can watch the water moving. I see it bending the grass, and I have no way to drink it. I threw that whole bag away back there. And I'm like totally out. And so I've got to figure out the water situation. It looks like I'm only about 7 miles from the next little section, Cass Lake, where all that's available. The temperature is great. Like, this is definitely, I think there's only been one other day like this so far. So it's really nice. But yeah, like even one of those bottles that I threw away. So one of the things that I do in my tent, since I don't carry, you know, any weapons or anything, I've got a little hammer and a little tiny key knife to save weight. But what I'll do is, like, there's a bottle, a wide mouth bottle that I'll, you know, pee in at the end of the night or throughout the night. And then I've always kept it like full. And then when I have to pee again, I'll fill it, you know, I'll dump it out and then fill it again. I always keep some in the tent because instead of like pepper spray, if a bear came up or a person came up and tried to mess with me, it's what I call my pee-pee spray. Like, that bear's gonna get a whole face full of the stuff. Anyway, I even threw that bottle away too. Like, I threw everything away. So I'm gonna keep on going down the road. I'm trying to get to the post office before it closes. I am not going to be able to. So it's Carol Lichten's birthday today. Happy birthday, Carol. I just saw that like on Facebook earlier. And I'm going to Bimidji, where she has a like care package waiting on me. This is like a reverse birthday thing, Carol. You sent me a package on your birthday. I almost feel like ashamed that I wasn't able to reciprocate. So it is pretty cool though. I'm not gonna make that post office today. I'm gonna have to stay in town, probably in Bimidji, but I haven't even got close to trying to figure out campgrounds or anything like that yet. It is just a straight push for water at this point, which is what I'm going to do now, and you'll see more of that right about now. Oh boy, you really don't realize how much you need that until you don't have it. So, just got filled up with water. I'm about to get back on and push as fast and as hard as I can. It is already 7 o'clock, and I've still got 16 miles to go to get to the southeast side of Bemidji. The northwest side is where the post office is. It's closed, so I'm just gonna have to find something close. But there is nothing through here. There's like 2 campgrounds. One's an RV park and the other one on Satellite. There's just nothing there. I hope that the one does have something there. It's like Casey's campground or something, an RV park. If it does not, then I'm going to have to push on into Bemidji, and I don't want to ride after dark, especially not in a city or a town. So it's all up in the air as to what's going to happen at this point. I should not have got on the road this late today, but hey, you live and you learn, right? So anyway, I'm going to keep on heading this way, and you'll see more of that right about now.
For the fourth time on his journey across America, Forrest Gump, the gardener from Greenbow, Alabama, is about to cross the Mississippi River again today.
All right, so they told me when I got to Bimidji, I had to find the biggest guy and just punch him one good time. So, buddy, it looks like it's me and you. Maybe that was prison. I might be wrong about that. No, so that's the Paul Bunyan statue. It is way bigger than what I thought. So, doesn't it look like my bicycle is like his Christmas toy? Like just, you know, a little tiny. That scale is wild. So, downtown Bemidji is this way. You can see it right there over the street. And I'm headed a little bit farther, so none of the campground things were working. I kind of like sorted through what all is here and reached out to Toby, who took me in the truck way back in Grayling, Michigan. He had mentioned, hey, you know, if you ever need a hotel room, I've got points, I might be able to make that work. And so he has helped me out with getting a huge discount on the hotel, Super 8 hotel up here. And then also John and Janelle Whistler had sent a Venmo this morning. I've still got like plenty of actually extra beyond that, but that's what I'm going to use to get the room for the night. So I'm still headed there. It is super late. I had to put gloves on, but I am still in shorts and no socks. It is chilly. It's chilly, but it feels good. It's been a really good ride. Either way, I don't want to hang out here too long. I'm so ready to get to the room, get dinner, get laundry done, like all the things that I got to do. So yeah, let me go that way. Love you guys. See you later. Okay, 10:23. That's what it took to get pizza into the room, get a shower, get all the things that I needed to do done. I've got a whole pile of clothes ready to go here. And they don't have a washing machine here, so I'm gonna have to figure out how that's gonna work. What a crazy cool day. Just the day was filled with awesomeness. But I did want to say, you know, since it's Carol's birthday, she had asked what a goat link is. And so this is the old derailleur hanger for my bike. Like it mounts to the bike here and the derailleur mounts here. So the goat link is just a little bit longer. It's about a ½ an inch longer than this one. It puts a little bit more space in between there. So yeah, since you asked, I wanted to let you know. I totally forgot to do it in the other video. Also, I had recorded on the first day of the Ends of the Earth cycling tour, this one, like a clip, and totally cut it out of the video without even realizing it. Like I did a second filming But they're on the Co-Gap. They're on CNO and Gap right now. So go follow them on Facebook and Instagram and see what they're doing. So Ends of the Earth Cycling, they do cycling tours that support international youth. And their ride right now, there's like 40 people on that ride. It's a lot of folks. I'm seeing the Facebook stuff, and I love it. And it's just a wonderful ministry to support and bless if you have the opportunity to do so. And just a fun one to follow. God-focused, God-centered. Just a really cool thing. So, yeah, I've been seeing their posts. But it was a crazy cool day. So, like, Mississippi Headwaters, that's where I'm headed tomorrow morning. It's going to be awesome. I actually get to see the beginning of that giant river. There's so much spiritual, stuff that goes on with that. Like how just a stream, can become a river wide enough to birth big ships and keep them out of storms. Like, that's pretty neat. So, yeah, crazy cool day today. So, got 2 names from Trish this morning. Not only that, the food was so good at the Big Winnie Cafe and Bar there. Like, Scott, thank you so much. If anybody's cycling, like following these videos to cycle the Northern Tier and some of these areas, or Highway 2, great place to stop. It was 19 miles from like one place to them, and then another 19. So it's totally worth it to stop there within hours and get food. It was just so much food. It was amazing. Huge hamburger, huge pile of fries, of course Coca-Cola, and so just so good. So thank you so much again, Scott. He actually offered me a ride from there into Bemidji, and if I wasn't going to be able to make it to the post office in time, I said, if I can't make it to the post office, then I need to pedal for the person. And so that's what I ended up doing. It was super, super late rolling in. It is super, super late. It should not be this late on a bike tour. I hate riding after dark. But God had to time it for some really cool things. So there was a lady there at the Bemidji Park that was like calling for her daughter. And I was like, "Are you looking for someone?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for 2 girls on bicycles." And I was like, "Oh, I passed them on the bridge. They were headed the other direction around the lake." And she was like, "Okay, good. That's the way they're supposed to be going. Thank you so much." So I was able to give some peace to her night there at the Paul Bunyan statue. Then leaving there, like, I passed what looked like some college students headed out to dinner or something. And I got like a way down the block, and they were like, "Hey, we love your bike." So I turned around and went back and shared the channel, and he subscribed like right there while I was standing there. And so then leaving there, I was just trying to navigate, all these crazy dark city roads and not be on anything too busy and find something with bike lanes. And God sent an awesome guy, Jesse, in a truck that was able to he asked me, am I looking for, somewhere? I was like, the Super 8, that's what I'm trying to get to. And so he kind of told me which way to go, and we talked a little bit, and he's actually got a name that I'll be writing for in the coming week. So it was really cool. It was just special. It was good timing, perfect timing. Not only that, the fact that John and Janelle had sent the Venmo this morning, and then like on a day that campgrounds end up not being a thing near Bemidji, where I need to be at the post office for Carol's care package tomorrow morning. On top of all that, Toby and Sarah being like gracious enough to help use their points to get me a discount on the rim. Thank you everybody who made this day wonderful. Like, I appreciate every single one of you. It was so good to meet everybody that I met today. And yeah, I've got to finish this video, cut and edit it, and get it uploaded. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow morning. I do not see staying up for this. Like, there's just no way. I am so exhausted. So, with all that being said, if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Popple link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, anybody in general, share this with them. Thank you so much, Get Wrecked Recovery crew. Every one of you that likes every video, comments on every video, and shares every video. And those of you that are subscribed to the YouTube channel. The analytics love it. I do too. And who knows, it might save a life. Don't forget, Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. That link is also in the Popple link, and you can go there and find out more about Redeeming Eden and about the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund, which is a fund I set up to help families that lose loved ones to addiction with paying funeral costs. So, yeah, Bemidji, Super 8, thankful for everybody today. Tired, exhausted, rode way too late. Unreal day. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.